Hello. Welcome to the first episode of G Factor. I'm your host, Gabriel, and all jokes for any purposes.
Hold on. Listen. Gabriel. Relax. Okay? Don't talk so fast, okay? Hello. Relax. Go ahead.
Okay, still recording.
So, as he said, relax. All jokes are for entertainment purposes only, so be warned. Just sit back, relax, get a snack, and enjoy. We're going to be talking about many things this episode. For the scripted segment, we're going to be talking about my favorite book, The Outsiders. The author who wrote this masterpiece is S.E. Hinton. Her hometown is Tulsa, Oklahoma, and her first book actually was The Outsiders. She made the book when she was 16, and it was published when she was 18. She made it to provide a realistic and relatable portrayal of teenage life. So, she also made Rumblefish, never read it, Tex, and Hog's Harbor. I heard they were all good, but I never read them. I might read them later. She's also more of a character writer. She said that in an interview. So don't think I'm making stuff up. She also made an entire new genre popular, changing American literature for the better. Now that we have that out of the way, let's get to the juicy stuff, the plot. The book starts with the main character, Ponyboy, walking out of the movie theater. On his way home, he gets attacked by Socias, which is the rival gang of the Greasers. He's a greaser. His brother runs the gang. Kind of raises them like they're children. He calls out his brother's name as he's getting jumped, and then he gets rescued by both of his brothers, Derry and Soda Pop, and the Greasers, the gang. So, after that, he goes to hang out with Dally, which is the toughest guy, Johnny, the nicest. He's a soft little boy. They go to a drive-in movie theater and meet two girls named Cherry and Marsha. They're pretty. So, Dally takes a liking to Cherry, but gets a little too close. She makes him leave, scares him off. Cherry and Marsha invite Ponyboy and Johnny to sit with them. After that, they have a nice little conversation. He starts spinning some game. After that, they leave the movie theater, and then as they're walking, a blue Mustang pulls up. Two Socias pull up and come out of the car. Randy and Bob. Bob is Cherry's boyfriend. He doesn't like that. Not one bit. So, they make him leave. No, they make the girls leave. I'm sorry. This is my first time doing a podcast. But, yeah, they leave. That's that. They go to the vacant lot, which is where the Greasers hang out, and then they fall asleep there, Ponyboy and Johnny. So, Ponyboy wakes up and goes home to his brother, Derry, and his other brother, Soda Pop. Derry and Ponyboy get into a fight. It's just messy. Ponyboy runs away, and then Johnny goes with him, and they go to a park. At the park, a blue Mustang pulls up, and a bunch of Socias come out, including Randy and Bob. Some of the Socias they grab, what's his name, Ponyboy, and then they try drowning him in a fountain. And then Johnny is seeing this as he's getting beat up. He pulls out a knife. He kills Bob. It's crime. Don't do that, kids. So, yeah, that's it. That's one of the main issues. So, they go, Ponyboy and Johnny, they scare off the Socias, and they go to Dally. They ask him for advice. He says, take a freight train to a small town named Windrixville. On this mountain called J Mountain, there's an abandoned church with a water pump in the back. That's what he says. They take the freight train. They go to Windrixville. They go to the church. They live there. So Johnny goes to the supermarket, gets a bunch of stuff. They shave their hair and bleach it. Ponyboy bleaches it. Johnny doesn't bleach his hair. So now Ponyboy has a bleach buzz, and now Johnny has a buzz cut. So, yeah, they go a few days later. They're, sleeping or something. And then Dally comes, wakes them up, says, yeah, let's go. They go to Dairy Queen. So when they're at Dairy Queen, they're like downing these sandwiches. They go back to the church and discover it burning. There's children inside. So Ponyboy and Johnny go to save them like superheroes. But that's one of the main conflicts, and that's what causes one of the saddest endings in a book. So Ponyboy saves the kids. Johnny gets stuck. A burning piece of wood falls on his back, paralyzing him. Dally goes inside to save Johnny. They both get out, but they're both hospitalized because they have like third-degree burns. So when they're at the hospital, Ponyboy meets up with his brothers, Derry and Soda Pop, because they go to pick him up. They're labeled as heroes now, and they go right back to home. He checks for like any signs of a beard, but he's like 14, so he's not going to have any. He wakes up, meets up with the gang, and then 2-Bit and Ponyboy go to visit Johnny and Dally inside of the hospital. They visit Johnny. They get a copy of Gone with the Wind, which is, I heard, a pretty good book, and they made an awesome movie about it. So they're reading it to him because Johnny doesn't know how to read. I'm not trying to be mean to anyone. Okay, he actually doesn't know how to read in the book. Stay with me now. So, yeah, they go to Dally's room. They tell him that there's a rumble. A rumble is a big gang fight. So Dally wants to go to the rumble, and he asks 2-Bit for his switchblade. There, I wonder what he's going to do with it. So they go home, set up for the rumble, and they grab all the greasers. They team up with another gang run by a guy named Tim Shepard. He's an older guy. He's pretty buff, too. So they all pose like this or something. They're all posing and stuff. It looks like they're posing for a photo shoot. It looks pretty cool, too. And then the other gang, the Socs, pull up, and then Paul, a guy named Paul, who's a Soc, and then Dally start, like, sizing each other up. And then they hear Dally screaming. And then, yeah, Derry gets punched in the face by Paul. That's when the fight starts. The fight is, like, big, violent. Like, people are, like, bleeding, black eyes everywhere. So when the fight's over, the Socs lose because they ran away. So Dally gets Ponyboy, takes him to go see Johnny. And then, no. Yeah, they take him to go see Johnny. And then, yeah, Johnny's not doing well. He tells Ponyboy to stay gold, and then he dies. So,
What's up, little bro? What's poppin'?
who are you?
Matrix. Who are you?
Oh, it's my uncle.
All right.
Just sit down. I'm gonna finish the story segment. Yeah. Yeah, this is my uncle.
What's poppin'?
I love him.
All right, me love you too.
It was his birthday on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So then Ponyboy and Dally are like messed up or something. Johnny's dead. Dally goes out, leaves Ponyboy in the hospital, and starts speeding. Ponyboy goes out, hitches a ride to his house, tells the greasers Johnny's dead. Dally's about to do something extremely stupid. So the greasers then get a call from Dally. And then, yeah, Dally's on the run because he robbed the store, and the police are after him. When they see Dally, he pulls out an unloaded gun, and he gets shot down by the policeman. He's dead before he hits the ground. Ponyboy passes out from all the shock, and then after that, he finds out that if Derry's not eligible to take care of Soda Pop and him, he's gonna get thrown in a boys' home. And then Randy visits him. They talk about everything that happened, yada, yada, yada. Then the court date comes up, and then they win the case. So then after that, he's failing his English class, and then he has to write an essay. The essay he writes is about everything that just happened. That's the end of the story. Let's get to some more stuff so I can get them.
Interesting. So that's like your favorite book?
Yeah, it's my favorite book.
Who made you read the book?
My reading teacher. Miss Allen, I love you guys.
Okay, okay,
Uh,
okay.
So,
Okay, so
so the book takes place where the author's from in the 60s. It's an old-fashioned part. It's old-fashioned, but the part where the Greasers live is basically the hood, the ghetto.
what part? Where they from?
They're from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Oh, that's kind of ghetto. Back in the days, back in the 60s. Back in the 60s. Yeah.
You were around that?
No,
I
heard
thought you were
about
born in
it.
the 70s.
Shh. Yeah, you got to delete that part. I was born in the 80s, maybe 90s.
So, yeah.
Okay, so I'm blind. So which part is my part right here? Here it goes. So what are the characters are the most important in the book?
Speaking to the mic.
Oh, sorry. So what characters are the most important in the book?
So you have Pony Boy, Soda Pop, Dally, Johnny, Two Bit, and Steve. The Greasers.
Don't
basically.
worry about that one. All right, so to me, I see you you really enjoyed this book. How long did it take you to read the book?
It took like 2 weeks.
How many pages was the book?
I actually don't even remember.
Was it thick? Was it like this? How thick
It
was
was.
the
It
book?
was like, I don't even remember how thick it
Man,
was.
That would have took me 2 years to read a book. I only read one book in my life. One book.
Which one was that?
Charles Dickinson. That was the author.
Yeah.
And the book was called. Wow, I forgot the book, but I forgot. All right, so let me see what's going on over here. Where we at right here, my man? Where we at right here? Help me. Okay, so who's your favorite character though?
My favorite character is Pony Boy because he narrates this masterpiece. He's a chill guy. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what's the main problem? What's the problem with the situation? Why are they two gangs fighting?
So there's two problems in the book: the church burning, and you have the Greasers and the Socials like being rival gangs. Actually, I was never like informed the origin of like why they're hating on each other, but yeah, it's basically it.
All right, so what's the meaning? What's the message in this book? Like, what's the meaning to the overall story?
So the message is to stay gold, which is Johnny's last words to Pony Boy, and stay gold means to stay good.
So does that book have any quotes? Like anything important?
Yeah, you got stay gold, Pony Boy. You have do you see the sunset well from the west? And things are rough all over.
So give me some figurative languages. That's a big word right there.
I like the metaphors, the similes, and the hyperboles because they do them creatively. So yeah, that's the end of this discussion. I recommend this book to anyone who wants a good read. This is a prop script.
So interesting. Oh, it's over? You ripped it? That means it's a wrap. Boom! It's a wrap.
That's not the end of this episode, so what do you want to talk about?
We're about to start right now. Now we're gonna
Yeah,
get
we're about
good
to
and
start
delicious.
this up.
All
Delicioso!
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Since it's like basketball season, who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT?
You gotta give me two.